Today in Albany, New York, we have quite the lineup, from transgender rights and economic disputes to traffic hazards, political clashes, and severe weather alerts. I'm Dean Bark. Welcome to the City Report with Dean Bark in Albany, New York. First up, transgender girls' use of locker room sparks federal complaint in Colony. In Colony, a transgender student competing on the boys' track team has caused quite the stir by using the girls' locker room. This student's decision has led to a complaint filed by the Defense of Freedom Institute. They argue it's a matter of sexual harassment. The school district, on its part, claims it's all Title IX compliant. So, what's the real story here? The tension seems to stem from a broader national conversation about transgender rights in school settings. You see, it's truly a balancing act, respecting her identity while maintaining a level of comfort and privacy for others in those shared spaces. It's like trying to juggle chainsaws, not for the faint-hearted. Call it like it is. The real issue here seems to stem more from fear than from any actual harm. Shifting gears, let's talk about how a tip dispute lands Stack's espresso bar chain in legal trouble with a former barista. Stack's espresso bar finds itself in hot water. Why? Former barista Emmeline Bard Hobbs has sued the coffee chain over tip-sharing practices. She claims managers and non-customer-facing staff were dipping into tips. Now that's a real brouhaha! Bard Hobbs alleges Stack's violated labor laws by redistributing 20% of tips with a cook who never faced customers, later switching to evenly splitting tips with the management. This lawsuit doesn't just look for unpaid gratuities. It highlights a need for fairness in workplace practices, especially in small but cherished local businesses. No room for sugarcoating here. Fairness seems to have gone out the window at Stack's. Alright, next topic. Thruway accident lands trooper, 2 others in hospital, shuts down westbound traffic. A serious crash on the thruway left 3 people injured, including a state trooper. The trooper was conducting a routine traffic stop when a passing tractor hit him, sending him over a guardrail. All westbound traffic was closed for hours, a real mess. Alongside the trooper, the drivers involved were hospitalized with minor injuries. Incidents like these highlight the hazards of roadside stops, underscoring the importance of safety for both law enforcement and civilian drivers. What's the takeaway? Always stay cautious. It's a real twist of fate when those protecting us end up in harm's way. Moving on to the political arena, political tensions flare as Rensselaer Democrats override mayor's veto on budget contractor. The city of Rensselaer is in a bit of a pickle. The Democratic majority city council overrode a veto from their Republican mayor, Mike Stammel, on budget outsourcing. They hired Trevor Bender for budget planning, drawing rebuff from the mayor. It appears there's more here than just budget numbers. Political drama unfolds. Council President John DeFrancesco claims the mayor's objections are politically motivated. Meanwhile, the city's financial management tactics are under scrutiny. Who's right? Who's wrong? Tough to say, but teamwork's clearly not the name of the game here. Looks like someone forgot the memo on how teamwork is supposed to work. Last up, Albany on alert. Thunderstorms and possible flooding set to hit. Albany's in for quite the stormy affair today, folks. The National Weather Service has issued a flood watch, anticipating heavy thunderstorms and a hefty dose of rain, up to 3 inches possible. This weather mix includes potential flooding, lightning, and even hail. Be careful out there, especially if you're planning on being outdoors. These severe conditions are attributed to a stalled cold front, paired with moist and humid air just bubbling up for a dramatic show. Residents, take heed, seek shelter during thunderstorms, and stay informed about local advisories. Well, that's one way to keep Albany's grass green, just not all at once. This has been the City Report with Dean Bark here in Albany, New York. Stay safe and informed, and join us again tomorrow.